Okay.
Hello, wildlings. Welcome back to Wild Whimsy, your channel for try-it-yourself things. Here we're going to start doing the grout on our Mosaic projects. It's been one heck of a journey through this. You'll note from our last video where we're kind of like, I don't know about this. This is something else.
Right? Yeah, it was. I think we were overwhelmed, to say the least.
A little bit.
We were overwhelmed, but I think overall we enjoyed the placement of our items, our tesserae,
right,
onto our object that we had selected.
I think we in our last video too, we discussed it was like an interruption video. It wasn't really our long form movement, but we were just kind of like, we need to talk about this. But I think we talked about the free form. So I did like this 3-dimensional item with and I had no thought, just to get the stuff on there in a way that it looks nice.
Yep.
Versus this was a pattern that was drawn out on the actual board itself, and now we have to follow the pattern. Yep. I mean, it came out amazing. It's beautiful. I love the flowers how they came out.
After much, like, oh my God, once again being overwhelmed, I knew. So there's 4 different mediums on this.
There are.
There's these pre-cut pieces, little squares, tiles that I had bought, along with some seashells down here. And then I found some rocks at an estate sale. And I was like, oh my God, how cool would that be for Mosaic? So changed direction because I was going to do the boots in like glass. But changed direction. I thought the pebbles were really cool. And then colored seashells for the flowers and stained glass for the leaves on the flowers. So we have 4 different mediums there. I'm not holding it up too high because I have 2 rocks that are not in place on here. So, so I don't want them to fall off. But yeah, so that's...
Yeah, so that's exploring with all the different tesserae that you can use. Whereas I
word of the day.
Right, I had sea glass, quote unquote, and seashells, and so I had 2 different tesserae.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then the difference between a flat object again, and then the 3-dimensional way of things, and so I found. We'll see how that grouting part goes. I did question it this morning as we were setting up, and I went, I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. You have an easier route than I do.
Right.
But we're going to figure that out. And so we're going to pick out our colors of grout, and we're going to get started and just smear it on in there and chat about our experience with this process. I can see how people who are puzzle-minded are excited about this type of project.
I am very puzzle-minded. So once I got into it yesterday, so I finished the flowers. So the gravel was easy. You just right on there. And then just kind of go because I wasn't particular about my stones. But putting the flower pieces down and stuff, it took me like 3 hours.
Sure.
Because I was like puzzle working and making sure everything fit the way I wanted it to fit. So,
I mean, right. Yeah. Whether that was, did you snip some of these glass pieces to kind of fit into where they are. And then some of them you said this one specifically fit. Yep. You just didn't even have to do any cutting. It just went, hey, I want to go there.
Yep. And, the snipping of the glass, I'd like to be more proficient at it.
Sure.
Like if I wanted to do a curved piece, be able to, like you had talked about, be able to grind down the edge and make it nice and, that sort of thing.
Absolutely. That's where we go to Main Glass Art Studio and take classes with the Mosaic person there. I'll leave a link in the description.
his stuff is amazing.
And that person will show us the proper way to do such such things.
Yeah.
But yes, they hold Mosaic classes in Lisbon Falls, Maine.
Yeah.
Or Lisbon, Maine, right? Yeah, because there's two different
Lisbon.
cities.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
But also pump the stained glass as well, because that's some fun stuff too. And infused glass. Anyway, Maine Glass Art Studio. Check it out.
Right. Yeah.
Take some classes. It's a really cool place.
Yeah. So we have our white grout and our black grout. I think, because we had discussed about also tinting grout, but I think I'll just do white grout for the whole thing.
Yeah, it's like, I was curious, and I'm like, oh, I bet you it's just as tintable as concrete.
Yeah.
I mean, I love seeing a nice stained concrete. So
yeah.
Like,
but I would have loved the boots to be a color, but we just don't have the means to do that. So, and I don't want black boots.
Right.
So I'll do white for both top and bottom.
Excellent. So according to the guru, who, at the beginning, my mother, who is the expert that we hired or talked to.
Yeah.
And so, now we're at this stage where just, you glob it on and wipe it off. This is the fun and messy stuff. So it should be super fun. It's choosing the color.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really tempted to go with the black just to be different.
Yeah. I was going to ask you what color
I know, right? I'm kind of like all the white shells and stuff, but hey, let's go with black.
You got to do black? Okay. All right. I know they do already pre-mixed gray out there. I had seen a video and somebody was talking about gray grout. Oh, wow.
Neat.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Medium spatula.
Little plastic spatulas that we're using. You could mix the black and the white to make a gray.
You could.
Yeah.
I bet, heck yeah.
All right. So we just slather it on there. Is that the...
Yeah, this is my favorite part about any, tiling or doing anything like that is, now it's, you
take a lot or a little?
Big, a good dollop, right? And then you just
dollop will do you,
right? Squish it in real good. Like, you'll see, you'll feel it too. You should be able to feel the...
Yeah. So so you're okay. So
just
you just cover it. All right.
Just go nuts.
So it's been since I was 8 years old that I've done something like this. So
right. When I with my experience with floors and stuff, it is there is a technique to it, but that's a floor, right? And so it's this very similar technique. You want to get in your crevasses.
Yeah.
Because after we get in the crevasses, we're gonna see how I kind of scrape real hard, and the glass is coming away. You know what I mean? We'll wash that off when we get to that step. It'll be a sponge. So once you get it all, the grout all in there, we'll take out our sponge. That part, it will be a little bit wet and and messier.
Okay.
So then we're going to clean off the excess off of our tesserae. I'm going to clean that off.
So my loose rock, I'm going to stick it on there with grout underneath it so it sticks into place.
The grout is, you can use grout, but you can also use plaster. You can use... you can get it all over you. That's
just where's my rock? I just
blast over there.
I lost my rock. Where'd it go? I heard it. Oh no. Oh, is that it? No, that's
too far
That's
away.
A different rock. All right. Well, this different rock is going to go in its place then. Yeah, I think not our problem. It's a good problem to have, is that you and I are a little bit of perfectionists. Things have to be just right in order for us to be happy.
It's when to stop playing with it and touching it, and I can deal, right?
You're right. Yeah. It's sometimes less is more. I guess I have a few loose rocks in here. I see them moving around. think, I don't know if my bumpy surface is plus or a negative.
Right. I mean, I think the cleaning of it will be like when we go to the sponge stage, you'll be like, oh,
Yeah.
never again, or
Right.
that was great.
Right. This reminds me of like frosting a cake.
Yes.
Like the consistency of this grout. It's like the whipped frosting, Pillsbury frosting that you can buy.
This stuff actually has like this scent to it too.
Oh, does it?
It's a little bit strong. Like a chemical scent. So if you're sensitive to chemical smells,
right,
wear a mask, keep it away from your face.
Okay, so mine's using quite a bit of grout. If I press,
I can see, yeah, you have a lot of crevasses.
Yeah, I have. Yeah,
I love that word,
crevasse. Plus, my rocks are moving around on me too, which I must have not used enough glue. Not being aggressive enough, I think. I feel like I'm going to use up this whole container of grout.
It's quite possible. I was wondering about the kit, and if they had sent enough grout in the kit. There's this little kit that we have, and
we have not done yet.
And I'm like, oh, I wonder,
I'm hoping that it doesn't move around these rocks too much, because, oh, there it goes. That one's moving. I don't like you. Stop moving. To be aggressive but gentle all at the same time. Hopefully this is okay if it's on your hands, whatever.
Yes, I believe it. It washes off just like plaster.
Okay.
I believe. You have to read the directions, and then if it says, do not get on hands, right?
Right, and I'll be like, oops.
Right? That's how I feel. So I want to do some concrete stuff for my yard, and I know from growing up with both my dads, they worked with concrete and stuff.
Yeah.
And they're you shouldn't touch it with your hands and stuff. And
right.
So I have one dad who's respectful of that, and then one dad who's like, man,
right.
So.
Okay, so going over the glass is a lot easier than going over the stones.
I was going to say, yeah, it's flatter.
It's much flatter, easier to deal with.
So yeah, going over my, the flat sides of my L here, same, but going over these shells on the outer rim or whatever it's a very different experience.
Yeah. I think I would do rocks again.
Yeah, I really liked how that came out.
Because I love the effect of it. I just think next time I would need to glue down my rocks a lot better than what they're glued down right now. There's a few that were just shaky. Yeah, I'm finding it easier to get the grout into spaces with the glass. And of course, I don't know if it's important that you make all the all the pieces of equal depth with your mosaic, or if it's okay to have I'm not an expert, bumpies.
Right. I think it is, like my mother always says, Mumsy says, right?
Right.
She says it is what it is. And I personally, when
I'll take that.
with art, right, it is what you create,
Yeah.
it is however you want to do it. And I'm sure there are always rights and wrongs, and or somebody who's an expert will tell you there are rights and wrong ways to do things. But I'm like, if I, not cut corners, but do it this way and it comes out the same way, why is that a bad thing?
Right. Yeah.
Just because I didn't do it the same way as you did, I can mention our bag making as an example. You make that bag one way and I make the bag the other way. As long as the end result is the same, what's the big deal?
As long as it turns out the same, that's what I tell my stitchers is I'll show you how to do it, but you develop your own way of doing it. If you like my way, that's fine. But if you've got a better way, which has happened, made bags for like 5 years or something, and then somebody comes along and goes, "Oh, hey, you could do it this way," and I'm like, "Man." Like, really?
What are you talking about?
Right? Seriously. God. 5 years of doing it this way, and you come along and tell me this is better. Yeah. Really feel like I'm icing a cake. Putting frosting all around the edges.
I'll have to read because I'm not sure if it's we dive right into the wiping or if we have to wait for a minute.
I feel like we should wait a minute for this to dry partially, I think. I suppose I should have taken this string out.
It's about 15 minutes.
We'll 15 minutes.
Sit for about 15 minutes and then remove any excess with a damp sponge.
Remove any excess. I have a lot of excess. I'm just glopping it in there. So I would say for my cow, I'm going to need a heck of a lot more grout.
Yeah, that one's that's pretty hefty of a piece compared to this piece that you're working on now.
Right.
It's a pretty hefty piece.
I love the cow though. I think that'll be cool. I was thinking of hanging this one on the she shed that I'm building right now.
Nice.
Like on the outside by the door. I think would be cool. So I would have to weatherproof this. I've been just like using on a lot of my outdoor stuff that is not really meant for outdoors, I think. Or it is, or it's not. But I've been just spraying it with like a clear coat of weatherproofing.
Nice.
Like I have my gnome wind chimes that I bought at the Dollar Tree. And I like to hang them outside, but I just put a coat of the, it's, like spray paint spray, but it's clear and it's for weatherproofing. And the colors have not faded on those.
Very cool.
Yeah. So I think doing something like that. Oh, it looks like the color is bleeding off these.
Oh, neat. I mean,
shells.
I think that's neat. Oh, here we go, I guess.
What do I do with the excess?
Yeah.
Spreading it around.
Spread it around, or put it into the. Like I scraped mine off on the bucket.
Oh, you did?
It was just like, here.
Might as well save it.
Right, for any other projects we might consider.
Yeah.
Because aside from everything and it being a process, it is meditative. Yeah. It is a calming, process. It's fun to put the pieces together and figure out where they're going to go and stuff.
Yeah. And I would say if any of our people watching us have ideas or suggestions of how we could have done something better, or have an idea, or whatever, just comment. We appreciate any feedback.
Right. I also appreciate your likes and your subscribes.
Yes.
We could definitely use those. Those will help us.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm being super picky about how this looks.
No,
not at all. Even before wiping, I'm like, okay, we're going to sculpt around all the edges. Do I have enough grout in there? Yeah, I just heard a big sigh from Caboose. He's totally bored with us today. Usually he's jumping around inside in our videos and stuff. Look at me, pay attention.
Yeah, no, he's just like, meh.
He's chilling today.
Snappy Monday today.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's an exciting evening last night.
Yeah. Of course, you have guests at your house now, so big excitement all the time.
Yep. It was a quiet Father's Day. I hope everybody enjoyed it. So it was,
that's right.
Recording this just after Father's Day. And it was pretty fun. Quiet. That's what we liked. I cooked a big breakfast.
Oh, there we go.
My family, and then, it was just like a chill out day. The husband worked on his video game, and I played a video game.
Oh, nice. Oh, my God. It's been so long.
I had to take 5 minutes out of my life and be like, all right.
It's been so long since I
need
played
a minute.
Yeah, I actually forgot that it was Father's Day until I was scrolling on Facebook about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I was like, oh, no. I gotta call my dad. Uh-oh, I just raked a rock out of the way. Okay. Out of its little crevasse.
And I think, I should reiterate that, I'm sorry, my husband made breakfast for everybody. I just ate it.
You just ate it. I'm sure it was very good.
Yeah. Well, no, it was really good. We wanted pancakes, and then we realized we're out of syrup, so we had to run to the store and get syrup before we made the pancakes. I was like, oh crap, just as we're starting to make breakfast, right? Every time.
Yeah. Excellent. All right. Well, my stones have moved, so I don't know if I'm going to have to wait for mine to dry a little bit more before I wipe off in the stone area.
No, the recommended 15 minutes. I can see already in spots of mine where it's curing already, which is nice. And when we get the sponge out, so for tile floors, it's you have a bucket of water next to you, but you can only move a foot at a time.
Right.
Clean, dirty water, right? So you gotta go get clean water.
Right.
Clean, dirty water.
Are we gonna need water?
Yes.
No? Oh, okay.
I'm gonna need to have damp sponges.
Oh, okay.
To do the cleaning part.
Oh, did we get sponges?
Yes, but a sponge came with
a sponge. Okay.
And then there's another sponge in the kit in case.
Okay. So. think I'm good. All right, so 15 minutes?
15 minutes.
All right. Okay, so it's been about 15 minutes?
Just about. A little bit under.
Yeah.
This will dry and set overnight and things like that, but for the purposes of removing the grout, we're going to now use a clean wet sponge. And as your water gets dirty, you just want to empty it out and use clean water as you go along. So just making sure you have a clean water, and then as you're cleaning, so you'll see here on my top shell how nice and white it is.
Oh, isn't it pretty?
So you just want to clean off your edges so that you can see your tesserae. Now, your the grout down inside of your plate, down inside the cracks and stuff will not be dry, but it's okay. Do not panic.
All right.
Just wipe off your excess off of all of your tesserae.
So yeah, I'm going to do the upper flower part because I'm not confident with my stones down there because they're still wiggling around and that sort of thing, and I'll be upset if they get moved. So will this wash away the grout in between?
It will smooth it out. So if you have kind of like mine here, I have a lot of like thick grout in between my shells and stuff, but when I do that, it takes it away and smooths it out at the same time. Okay. So it will take some away.
All right.
It's okay.
It's okay? Okay. Because I wasn't sure if the grout had to be even with...
You want to try, but it isn't the end-all, be-all if it doesn't, You want to kind of clear off as much of the tile or whatever you have as possible so that it'll shine through.
Okay.
Whilst cleaning your sponge frequently. It's a frequent. You have white, so it's a little it's different for you. But yeah, you're gonna want to make sure your sponge stays. Your first pass, you can use semi-dirty sponge or whatever, but then you're gonna want to have a clean sponge when you go back.
Okay.
That's how I do the tiling of floors and stuff. Anyway, is that it's a couple of passes,
right?
with a clean sponge.
And of course, since all my shells and glass are all at different heights too, I suppose that makes a difference with the grout.
It'll be at your, I want to say the lowest level, but it might even cover that lower level, and that's okay too.
Right. Oh, it's looking cool, huh?
Yeah, where did you go?
I think, well, the shells are going to be the easiest. This is going to be the easiest part to clean. I think the stones are going to be much more difficult.
Yeah, I think my shells will be that's like the tester to be like, how is things?
Right.
Are they clean?
Right.
The shells, if they're not bright white, probably not. And so with projects like this outdoors or in a maybe if we had plastic lined our base here, it'd be different, because I'm like getting water all over the place over here, but that's how it is.
That's how it is. Oh, you can dump it in the big pot.
That's right. We have our dump pot over here, with some clean water. Just because our kitchen is far away here in the studio.
Yeah. Someday we'll get to design our own studio.
Yes.
Oh, jeez, I keep squirting water everywhere.
Yep.
Sorry.
Again, when you're doing this on a floor, it's, you know,
Yeah.
you have a bigger sponge, one, and two, like, you're getting it everywhere, and that's fine. For me, that's the fun. I really like messy projects.
Right. Yeah.
And then, yeah, working with, you know, somebody next to you. So she's working with this white. And so I'm like, oh, be careful. Like, because I'm just one to just wipe her down as quick as possible and get her done.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, but I'll splash black onto the white. That'll be no good.
No bueno. Of course, I've splashed white all over the place too, so. Okay. I don't know. I feel like I'm just being too picky about this. Too cautious.
It's easy to get into that mode.
Yeah. Get that little.
Behave yourself.
Oh, you're going to go get more water?
Yeah. Like, oh no, I need more water.
So look at that. That looks pretty good. Pretty happy with that. All right. And I also like to carve out the edges. So if I got anything on the edge. Just like that. Getting there. That pink, the pink on the shells is like really bleeding quite a bit.
Oh, neat. I think it's neat.
Right. Yeah, I think the time that, I waited on the top is almost too long in order for this to come off. I think it's turning out pretty. All right. Okay, I figured out I can be more aggressive with my cleaning of the stuff. All right.
So that was exciting.
Yes.
Messy and exciting. Highly recommend that if you have a setup like this, that you line the tray with plastic. And that plastic that you can dump out because it will have water and other things, so you can rinse it out really quick, or even just remove the liner. I'm going to, for next time, make it so that it is reusable, because that's all, the longer we can keep the layer of plastic that we started with, the better.
Yeah.
So be able to clean it and stuff like that for these really messy projects that we decide to do. I think that was so far has been my favorite part, is the messy parts, the breaking of the glass, even though you'll notice in our video that it isn't it doesn't have a lot of energy, but we're smiling and we're happy about doing it. It was really fun.
Yeah.
We're just focused.
we do get focused.
Both Faye and I, when we get focused, it's silence. We have to think about what we're doing.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, get very concentrated on what we're doing.
Yes.
And forget to talk. So, but yeah, so this is, excuse me, after washing and cleaning, this is our results thus far.
Yes.
I think I'm going to have to do some more cleaning.
Absolutely. It's never ending. And then again, being the almost perfectionists that we are.
Yeah.
I can see Faye in here with a Q-tip, like cleaning every rock, going, God damn it.
Right. Yeah. Because I'm like, that's a dirty rock.
But it is when to let go. Like I stopped cleaning before her and was like, let it sit and dry a little bit longer because I'm losing grout in places. I mean, I guess it's a good segue into what we've learned.
Right.
Thus far in our
exactly,
because we will have the wrap up video, but thus far, yes, be careful on 3-dimensional objects.
Yeah,
like that is a thing. I think if I had done one side at a time, instead of trying to do the whole, like I didn't do the bottom at all.
Right.
Because I was like, I don't know, I need a place for it to sit, right?
Right. You need a flat bottom.
And so maybe, having it so it can lay down, and I do the top and then I lay it down and I do the inner side, and like that might have been easier for, again, 3-dimensional objects.
Yeah.
Versus, watching Faye over here do the flattened version. I was like, oh, you're going to have a better time cleaning. Well, I don't know that was necessarily true either.
I think so. The glass and the shell part up here was good. This tile part down here was good. The rocks, different glue next time.
Yes.
I'm really liking the effects of the rocks, but definitely a different glue, because the rocks kept popping off as I was, so that was a little irritating.
Yeah, because then she can get a little more aggressive about the cleaning part if the glue is real good.
Yeah. So, but I do like the texture and how it turned out and that sort of thing. So I'm pleased with that. And of course, then, I was like worried about, am I washing away too much grout? And,
and I think doing more. So if we had done 6 boots, right? By the 6th one, we probably worked out all the kinks that we run into. Yeah. Again, we're a 1st gear to 5th gear kind of channel. And so we're like, get her done, like right now. Wow. Yeah. What's the patience thing you speak of?
Definitely right.
No idea.
Yeah. Zero patience.
How can we improve upon this? How can we make a quicker turnover? Anyway. But this is thus so far. When we do the actual breakdown and the wrap up of this, we'll show you how they came out. It should be a good time. It was a really fun time.
It was.
Definitely a process, something to look into before you get invested. Is to at the time, do small projects like this and be like, is it really something that, you know, I can, you know, or is it something that I just do in my pastime?
Right.
It's a great, you know, pass in the afternoon on a rainy day.
Definitely.
Putting, you know, placing tiles and doing that kind of thing.
Definitely.
But not a quick you know, so if you're
Yeah.
looking for quick projects and quick crafts, this isn't it.
Right. I definitely am enjoying the end result though.
Yes. No, those flowers look amazing. Now that they looked amazing without the grout in there too, but
Yeah.
that really makes them pop out.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see them dried.
Yeah, me too.
And like fully set.
Me too.
And then, yeah, like even some letting the thicker parts on the, you know, this dry a little bit more.
Yeah.
And then going back over it again with a sponge and cleaning that even more.
Yeah.
Because with grout, it is a wash and then there's dust and a wash and then there's like a film like every time until there isn't. And so that's the patience part is the cleaning, is the you know, waiting for that final, hey, there's no more dust, my water's clean, awesome. Right? And then using the colored, like, so using the black, make sure you kind of have it. This is what happened. This is my sponge. It is clean. I washed it, but this is now dyed like this.
Right.
So this will forever be used for color.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no other, you know, and then she has a nice clean one over there, forever used on white stuff. You know, like you just got to know how to organize your tools too. Like afterwards.
Right.
Other takeaways is that, I totally would have painted I would have done a primer coat underneath everything.
Right.
To make because you can see the cardboard through the clear pieces, which is fine. It gives it some kind of character.
Right. Yeah.
if you're liking that.
Yeah.
But we'll be back with our wrap up of Mosaics.
Yep.
And we'll talk more about what we've learned and how, you know, if we go forward, what I would change and what I would do. Yeah. Or what we would do.
Absolutely.
That's for sure. So I guess until then, stay wild.